cabin. At least if there is an upstairs, it's pretty well hidden. I've never found it. Oh. I didn't realize that was a gate I could just walk through. Alright, let's start bashing. Please, please, please have some water. You don't have any drinks to fill, and it's empty. No luck. It's empty. Oh, man. We're still screwed. Go unlock the various doors. Alright, you want to see me climb that pipe? Fine, we'll go climb the pipe. It'll probably give me an error message. No error message. So there is a roof, but there's no room up here or anything like that. So we could hang out on the roof, I guess. Be safe until they knock the pipe down. Probably should have, on second thought, probably should have broken one of the kitchen stoves. Because that would still have the fence blocking line of sight. But that's fine. Alright, we all buttoned up. We're all buttoned up except for the one window I broke, which I could fix that problem by a judicial application of force. Uh-oh, something heard me. Alright. So, we've broke the window, then we plugged it up with some bookcases. Short-term, temporary benefit. I got no way to make a fire. I've got no way to get anything to drink. As far as I know, the fountain doesn't actually have anything in it. Oh, it's a bird bath, not a fountain anyway. I do have a water puddle right there. But I got nothing to put the water in, and then nothing to... I mean, I could go drink just to get rid of the thirst negative and take my chances with the diarrheas. Yeah, stepladder has its uses as well, but I'm not anticipating worrying about any visitors in this cabin out here. Fire drill works fine, but it takes survival skill to get. We've got no skills whatsoever other than my combat skills, so I'd have to spend time getting survival skill up before I'd be able to do it. It's pretty limited in what we can make right now. None of it is fire making stuff. I forget the exact requirements. I want to say it's level 2. It means quite a bit of grounding / crafting. I also have no light, so I can't craft in the dark. So anything you guys are suggesting can be done until we get some light as well. We're basically in a naked and afraid winter edition mode right now. I won't starve to death before we get a solution. As long as I'm willing to get sick by the pond water, we won't die. I don't care if it's dark craftable. I'm not going to fight anything right now. If anything shows up, I'm going to run away. It's not a town, unfortunately. That is a private resort. That's another cabin and a private resort. Is all that is. And that is stuffed full of zombies. So, cabin there. But depending on if they've started breaking out and moving around, the private resort has got a lot of zombies in it. And the road goes who knows where. I would rather try to get settled here initially at the cabin. We're just in a hard scrabble, it's winter time, and how do we get anything done situation right now. Food takes a long time to starve to death. I'm not worried about food. And as long as nothing comes to visit me that I have to fight, I'll be able to drink even if I get sick from it. But we're limited in our crafting time, so I would need to try to take advantage of the nighttime to raise my survival skill. But we don't have all the friendly bushes and such because of the winter time. I'm not sure what we would get. And I have nothing yet to carry anything in. The moon is not full enough for me to craft by moonlight. Well, the trail could go forever in any direction, and it's stupid cold out there right now. And dark. And troll and owlbear infested, because Korg's a mean person. I think step one is I'm gonna go take a drink from the puddle. I gotta get rid of this thirst problem. It's just gonna get worse and worse and worse. So I'm gonna go, we're gonna go drink, and we'll figure out what we can craft in the dark, and I'll also test whether or not we can, E-bomb. Alright, need to do another test real quick. Gets me up to comfortable temps, except for my head and mouth. I wear both, but we got extreme encumbrance problems. Will slow me down, but won't kill me. So I can get skill from the pine trees. Yeah, looks like there are enough bushes, or at least a few bushes that I can harvest from. Alright, well, let's get sick first. Yep, drink it anyway. Gonna have no choice. So, food poisoning, are we just immediately throwing it up again? Yep, throwing it up heavily. Alright. Consume it! I don't care! Consume it! I'm not doing myself any favors. I just don't think I'm going to be able to get this survival skill fast enough. Forage everything. Turn off auto pick. A food place loyalty card. What a random thing to find out here in a bush. Ugh, 43%. Fuck. I can get from 1 to 2, no problem. Just need to get to 1. That's what I need. Lots and lots of bushes. Alright, survival 1. Let's head back inside. How cold am I? 46. Just those 2 body parts. That's not bad. Newspaper. Come here, rock. Oh, nope, I'd rather have my stick. Alright, let's start. Okay, I've already got a little bit up here. Oh, that's right, I don't have a knife of any kind either. We're gonna have to wait for daylight for most of this anyway. I should do whatever prep. Let's see. Actually, I should use that instead. What am I thinking? Alright. We use the stone fireplace. That makes much more sense because that won't let smoke out. I won't have smoke inhalation constantly instead of using the oven. So we got a big old pile of random raw materials. We've got rags. We've got not much in the way of thread or string unless I'm willing to take apart some more window curtains, which I would be willing to do, but I'd be happier if rather not do them in this main room, and it's the only option I have. Let's see. Ran out of bookcases. Should have used that other bookcase. Oh, these block sight. Whoops. Alright, now what I need. Good enough. Alright, thread, string, we've got a little bit of. We've got, planks. What to do next? Can't see the crap. Think it might be time to sleep. That way I can use as much of the daylight as possible. Man, are we going to be hungry and thirsty in the morning? I needed to bring that rock. No metal shelves or anything in here. I wonder if I can beat the water heater apart. I'd rather not. I'd rather disassemble it and get the screwdriver and hammer put together. Where was that rock? An open plastic cup. Level 1 containing quality. Should have left the stick. There's my rock. I didn't see anything else too interesting pop out of the bushes, unfortunately. I was hoping for a bottle or something. But I don't remember seeing any. In can. West, northwest. Cool. I'll go see if I can track it down. Loyalty card. Didn't go much further north from there. Alright, yay, we have a can. That helps. Tiny, tiny bit. Alright, let's take apart a couple other things. I want all of that. Ouch. Alright, am I transporting here? Yep, not at all. Alright, between the pipe and the stone, we've got hammering quality. I think we now have about as many choices as I'm going to get. So let's go ahead and sleep so we use as much daylight as possible to see if we can keep ourselves alive. All I want to do now is if I can get... Yeah, if I can get the hammer and the screwdriver put together, we can take this apart for a 6-liter tank, fill it with water, bring it back over. Then I need to keep working on my survival skill to get fire making capability. And as soon as we've got that, we're going to be a long way towards surviving. But for right now, I got nothing to eat, nothing to drink. We're just going to go to sleep hungry and thirsty. Nah, they can't starve to death. They'll just sit there forever waiting for me. Yeah, there was something up on the roof. We'll run up there because there's metal up on the roof in the form of the I'll show you. Oh, this doesn't have the edging, the drain pipe edging. So we've only got the vent pipe, the turbine, and the chimney crown. Evac shelters have the edging around for the drain pipe, so you can smash up for some metal as well. Pipe and scrap. Bricks and scrap. And scrap and small bits. We'll worry about that later. Alright. Off to bed we go. Hopefully nothing comes to bother us in the night. We have the blanket there to auto-regulate our temperature. Are you sure you want to sleep? Yep, I'm sure. I also hope I don't get eaten in my sleep. That'd be bad. I think if we survive this next day, we'll be at a point where I can keep the person alive. Dehydrated. Alright. So, speed 40. Lovely. Put our blanket back on. And we have daylight. And we have a fence blocking line of sight. So I've got my crafting area here where I can get light, but nothing can see me while I'm crafting outside the fence line. That's good. We've got all the windows blocked up north, so nothing's going to be able to see me from any direction. Alright, what order to do this in? I need fire. Fire is the thing I need. I got to get water. So we got to boil some water. So step one, got a hammer. I need short strings. Oops. Need the tool with cutting. Alright, so drop that. Alright, blankets. Alright, we has achieved makeshift knife. Next up, take apart, not the blanket, please. Keep the knife up there for now. Apart the sheet. The sheet will give me thread and rags. Alright, so we've got a little bit of thread, we've got rags. Let's do one more of those. Now we should be able to do the, oops, take apart one of the long strings. Alright, hammer time! Same effects. I don't want to use my rock, I might need that for something, but I also don't want to use my chunk of steel. I only got two. Use the rock and a plank and short. We've got the hammer, screwdriver next. Use the scrap metal and a plank. All right, so we've got our basic tools now. Next up, I've got the knife. I need to make, what is it, tinder? I need to take apart. Actually, I can do a pretty good amount of tinder. Alright, we might make it with this. We'll do 10. What I'm trying to get is the survival 2. I'm making tinder to get my survival to 2 instead of going out and searching bushes. So we're currently at what? 6%? Give me 10 tinder. Using the splintered wood. Now we're at 57. Do one more of those. Survival 2. Alright. Am I right? Fire drill. Fire drill, campfire drill. I'm trying to remember which ones. 500 charges versus 50 charges. And both of my remaining long strings. I think I might go with the fire drill, just because it's only going to use one of my short strings instead of both of my remaining long strings. Only windows I've got left. I wouldn't mind taking these down. I'd rather not take those, but I could if I absolutely had to, but I'd need to craft a blindfold. But these and these point to the outside and could draw attention while I'm crafting and doing stuff. I do have a few more, but I got a lot more stuff I need to get done. Yeah, let's just use the fire. Oh. Alright, we have achieved a fire drill. Now I need something for some carry capacity. Storage. Go with a makeshift sling using one of my sheets, or the bindle. Makeshift sling, storage 10, storage 5. Let's go with the sling. Sheet. Alright, now we've got some carry capacity. Grab our basic tools. Next up, we're going to go take apart the water heater and hope we get a container. I want to say it's got a 60-liter tank in it, but I could be wrong. There we go. More components and a 6-liter tank. Let's grab the 6-liter tank first. Fill out our gate. Get some water. And drop the tank. We'll drag it back instead of carrying it back. Alright, water. You can just stay right there for now. Get a firewood source going right there. We has fire. Clean water. Consume it. Make another one. Consume it. And we're vomiting all over the place. Isn't that lovely? Alright, we'll wait out the nausea before we do any more. Hopefully it goes away. We've got fire, though. So we've got survival 2, and all I need is cooking 1, which we're going to get just by boiling water. And we'll be able to do pine nuts. Pine nuts will give us some intermediate food. So we're almost there. We're almost to the point where I considered that we have survived the initial Migo encampment challenge. Let's see. Used 1 charge of the fire drill, no problem. 50 uses is plenty. I'm glad I went with a smaller one. Alright, next up, go gather up some pine cones for the pine nuts so we have something to eat. I need to just wait out my nausea and drink as soon as I'm able to try to get a little bit of an edge on that nausea. So, what else can we do right now while we wait for that? Oh, the good old self bow. Slingshot, cudgel. We are a tiger-style martial artist. I'd really rather not go with one of these low-level things. I'm not against going with the bows, but man, does the self-bow suck. I would really rather avoid that if I could, but I'm probably going to have to just get a little bit of practice with it. Let's see. I'm going to stick with the no clothes for the moment. I'm really going to be limited on that for a little bit. Hold off on that. I might do a bindle in addition. It only uses a few rags and a stick. Let's do a bindle. It's a plank. Alright, that gets me up to 15 storage. That's enough for just running around grabbing up some pine cones. I'm thinking I might wait till nightfall to go grab my pine cones, though. That way I'm not out and about during the daylight hours. Getting a wandering enemy in right now is going to be the worst with my speed at 34. Why am I still getting this smothering air thing? Why am I still getting this? How long is this supposed to last? So the challenge is going to be done because I'm just gonna rage quit out if I've got a permanent smothering air mouth negative. No, it's still sitting there. Yeah, if this stays on me, I'm done. I'm not even gonna continue the challenge if I've got a permanent smothering air negative. I mean, we've already been away from the place for. We stayed in there for the full day. We left as soon as night fell, so we've been gone from there at least 20 hours, because we transported over here, we did a bunch of things during the night, then we slept. So yeah, it's been not a full day yet, but we're coming up. Oh crap, look how much time's gone by already. I'm about to lose my light again. I got a fire now that I can craft by, but still. I don't know if there's I don't know of a way to specifically debug that thing away. I know there's no option in the menu for remove smothering air. We'll leave it for the moment. I won't worry about it quite yet, but that's a ridiculous negative buff to deal with on top of everything else. I was okay with it while I was in the environment, but having it last days later is kind of ridiculous. Alright, well, I'll put it up with it for the moment. So, not going to go grab pine cones. I've got enough of the other random stuff. We'll do a sweep and pick up the stuff I searched for earlier when the night hits. I don't have an inhaler. I have nothing. I have got nothing. I mean, where do you guys think I got an inhaler from, or oxygen, or anything? Oh, you mean to temporarily get rid of it? I doubt something like that would work. I'll let it go for another day, but if I go another full solid day, if it's about nighttime on day 3, I'm gonna see if we can debug some way of getting rid of it, even if it's royal jelly. We'll debug some way of getting rid of it, but for the moment, I'll live with it. People are telling me they've had it happen to them, and it usually went away after a day or two. So I'll stick it out, but it's severely hampering how much I can get done. I mean, massively hampering how much I can get done, with my action points basically cut in half because of that. Okay, so I'm just gonna wait a little bit, see if I can sneak in a few sips of water in between the nausea. Otherwise, we're just gonna die from dehydration. Hey, nausea, I need you to go away. You're really not wanting to, apparently. I'm not sure if the nausea is a function of the water I tried to drink, or if it's a function of the smothering air kicking in. Because the water I drank should have worn off by now. I've already slept and done a bunch of stuff today, so that should be gone. I'm not sure. I guess I will look at crafting again. Lockpicks are kind of irrelevant at the moment. Makeshift bandages, irrelevant currently, but I do want to make some. Alright, let's do this. Give me the... Oops. Can't even do a wooden needle. Maybe I need Fab 1 for that. Alright, let's do some lockpicks. What is my Fab? Halfway. Alright. We're going to take some with us anyway. Oh, that's right. I need to go up and get the metal. I don't want to go out that way. Where are you? Oh, that's right. I can't. Go away, Bindle. Can't place the step ladder. It wouldn't let me put it here, but it did let me put it there. Kind of weird. Oh, lights. Sun's going down. Too far. Alright, got the wooden needle done. Or trying to get the wooden needle done. God, that takes a long time. Speed 30. Love and life. Speed 30. Alright, so we've got not too many choices. A ridiculous list. Why the hell am I seeing an ESAPI ballistic vest? Why is that on my list already? Alright. There's tailoring one. I need bread for much else. Full dark? It's full dark. I'm still getting worried about this nausea. I got to get some water in me. I mean, we're already dehydrated. The smothering and the dehydration combination is just kicking my ass. The nausea just will not go away. It seems permanent. And I just throw up as soon as I drink any of it. Yeah, a little concerned. Actually, I don't need pine because I don't have a book to get the recipe for that. Feathers! Now we can make arrows for our self bow and be really bad at archery. As many pine cones out here as I thought there were. Same problem with the nausea. If I eat this stuff right now, I'm just gonna throw it up. The nausea won't let up for any amount of time. I'm kind of screwed. All right, good enough for now. Oh, nausea's gone. must drink right now. Drink. No, it's back. Well, I drank it. I haven't thrown it up yet, and I throw it up. Oh, man. I'm kind of afraid to go to sleep with that dehydrated status already. And I need to. I haven't yet got to cooking one, have I? No, only halfway there. I got nothing to store the water in, though, if I cook a bunch of it. Or boil a bunch of it. I'm mildly tempted to drag the oven outside, over next to the puddle of water, bring my 6-liter tank, dump what's in there, and then light a fire in the oven, and then just boil water over by the puddle until I get like a couple hundred doses of clean water in the tank, and then come on back. Downside, of course, would be a fire outside making attention. Probably better to do it in the daylight. I'll have to think about that. That'll save me a lot of time and effort if I do it that way. So I might try that, but not right immediately. Alright, so I can't do the pine nut recipe yet. How many pine nuts did I bring back? I brought back 33 pine cones, so that's, what, 200 and some calories each? So, not super important right now, but that's helpful. All about the nausea and the hydration right now. I don't know if you lose 100% of the water when you vomit right after drinking, or if you retain a portion, and if I just keep drinking and drinking and drinking, I'll slowly inch my way back up. How many can I do? I can do 2. Brew up again. Brew up again. Yeah, it's just non-stop throwing up. I don't know that I have any control over this. When you get to a certain point, and I'm still not sure why the nausea is being continuous, unless it's connected to this smothering air thing. My speed is so low now, my actions are taking so long, we're burning up huge amounts of daytime with actually not much activity. I think it's, I don't even have anything I can hold the water in. Even if I survive the sleep, I have to crawl back over here and boil some more water up. We're not tired yet, of course. All that vomiting all day long hasn't tuckered us out yet. Nah, temperature doesn't have anything to do with it. It's all about just the nausea tag and it not going away. Yeah, the brazier only has a tiny amount of holding quality as well. The easiest solution is, like I said, drag the 6-liter tank back over there with the fire source, but so far it has vomited every single time I've tried it within about 3 rounds. So I drink and pass time, and I'm vomiting already. I haven't been able to keep it down for even just a couple of rounds. I gotta say, I think it's the smothering air. I mean, I did drink a bunch of bad water. I mean, I tried to drink the water here, hoping I could retain some of it that first night, but it's been 24 hours. I didn't think I would still be vomiting. Usually that's a shorter term thing. The bad air has a vomit chance modifier. Well, it could be the combo then. I think I'm going to take some cough syrup and try to sleep. And we'll see what things look like in the morning. If we still got the smothering air thing, I'm going to call foul, and we're going to see if royal jelly will get rid of it. Because that'll be multiple days away from the Migo tower, and I'm still feeling the effects. Of course, I'm going to vomit up the cough syrup, too. You throw up heavily. More dehydration. And I vomited all over my bed. Of course I did. Alright, try to go to sleep. I don't want to waste any more time with this if I'm just going to end up dying of nausea and dehydration anyway. Coughing even with cough syrup? That's awesome. Yeah, that nausea flag is not going away. Oh, more time passing, more time passing. Can't get to sleep. Nausea flag is just rock solid. Oh, I am sleeping. I was sleeping. I didn't notice when I fell asleep there. So we've still got smothering air. I've about had it with smothering air. It's time for some royal jelly. I'm not gonna put up with it anymore. It's got me pegged at 25 speed combination of the effects here. Oh yeah, lots of people, well, I won't say lots, but lots of errors get reported due to my streams. There's a number of folks that are kind enough to submit the GitHub reports and all that. I noticed we got the M2 Modus turret at the entrance to the lab fixed. That was nice. We discovered that on, what, Wednesdays? Was it Wednesday or Monday? I forget. Or, I mean, Wednesday or Friday stream, one of those two. Alright, I'm bringing in royal jelly. I think this is broke, and I'm not going to put up with it anymore. So, spawn. We'll see if royal jelly gets rid of it. So, smothering air is what we're trying to get rid of. Here's broke to me. We're on day 3 now. We escaped the Migo Tower on day 1, and we're still suffering the effects of this smothering air, which also appears to have caused 100% nausea. So I can't eat, I can't drink. Tried it. What? Well, where am I going to get disinfectant? You mean summon up bandages and disinfectant? I got makeshift bandages. I definitely don't have disinfectant. And why would those have anything to do with these kinds of effects? I'm not aware that those kinds of things would have any connection to effects like smothering air. And it likely won't let me. Well, it'll let me put them on, but they're not going to do anything. Alright, we're going to, oops. Could I not summon my Royal Jelly? Hey, Royal Jelly. Royal Jelly is pink, because I'm going to vomit it up and get no effect. God damn it. You eat your royal jelly frozen, you throw up heavily. No effect. Still nauseous, still smothering air. Inhaler's not doing anything. Nothing from the oxygen pack other than the stimulants effect. I don't know what this fascination you have with disinfect. Excuse me. Spawn. Item. Antiseptic. It's not called disinfectant anymore. In a container, please. I got nothing to let me apply it to. Can't use it. So disinfect is a no. Not gonna bother bandaging. That's pure hit points. All right, let's drop inhaler, just antiseptic into the bush, so I don't have to look at it. Well, only thing I can think of to do is to edit my player and set needs. Let's see, he's got thirst up to 478. I don't care about vitamin crap. Disgusting diet is an option now. I'm going to reset the basic needs. We've still got the smothering air. The nausea is gone, which is the big one. Temporarily, yep, it's back. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know how to get rid of that thing. There's definitely no direct way to do it through the debug menu.